Hi everybody, Susan Fairbanks here. Welcome to my website. This is a quick video just to give you a little bit of an insight into who I am and what I'm about. My name is Susan Fairbanks, and I'm a mother. I'm a grandmother. I'm a wife. I'm a daughter, a sister, a friend. I'm also a business owner, and even though I'm all of those things and so much more, none of those things define me. I'm also a revivalist, definitely live by kingdom principles, and I think that that's what we should all be doing. And as a matter of fact, that's what I feel like is so important in each of our lives. I believe we were put on this planet for a reason. We weren't put here to go work for somebody else for 9 to 5. And not that, an honorable job is definitely a good thing, but I don't think that was our purpose. I think we need to find out what our purpose is and then start operating within that purpose. And for me, owning my own business has a lot to do with that, because now I have more and will have even more moving forward, financial freedom and freedom with my time to be able to actually do those things that I feel like I was put on this planet to do. And I heard a great quote. Actually, I read it the other day on Facebook, and it said that if you are joyful, and then wherever you go, you are releasing that joy. Well, how cool is that? You're releasing that joy, and that it affects not only all of the people around you, but it affects the atmosphere. I am all over that. I absolutely believe that that's true. And I think that we should be releasing joy wherever we go. And a long time ago, I worked for corporate America, and I was very stressed out. And it started affecting my health. It started affecting my family. And my husband and I sat down and said, what are we going to do about this? And our solution, if I really looked within my heart, I wanted to stay home and be a mom full time. And that's what I did. I had the opportunity to actually come home and take care of my kids. Now, at that point in time, we didn't have my salary, and my oldest daughter went to a private school, and we moved out of the city, bought a house high, sold it low, moved out into the suburbs where we had a really good public school system, and we lived there in a tiny house, but we were all together, and it was great. And then when it was time for me to go back to school, and my youngest daughter was ready to go to school herself, I just still liked hanging out with my kids, and I had been a volunteer mom. I loved doing that, so I got a job in the public school system, and of course, nobody does that for the money, right? They just do that because they want to give back, and because they really love working with kids, which was exactly what my reasoning was. And having that schedule that my kids had too was really, really important for me. So I worked in special education for years. And here's what started happening in special education. The budget cuts were becoming so huge. Public education is taking a huge hit right now. And we had much, fewer staff members doing the exact same job, still that we had been doing with many more staff members. That was stressful. I felt like it was pretty ineffective, and I had loved my job and started just dreading getting up and having to go. So, there's a big sign that something needs to change. But here's the other thing. Watching this video, I'm no spring chicken, right? So my husband and I are in our 50s. We're looking at retirement saying, whoa, this plan that we've had in place for 30 years doesn't really look good. And so we need to do something different. And that's when, I really started praying about it. And my daughter walked into my house, my oldest daughter, and said, Mom, you got to try this coffee. It tastes great. People have a lot of energy. And one of the things that's happening, people are losing weight drinking this coffee. So I said, hey, I want some of the coffee. Loved the coffee. Needed to buy a box of coffee immediately. And then she said, hey, there's a business opportunity in connection with this coffee. I've looked at it. It is phenomenal. You have got to come check it out. So I did. And that started me with my own business. And I replaced my income in 3 months in the public school system. In the 4th month, I gave them a month's notice, and I was out of there. And let me tell you, they didn't replace me. didn't have any intention of replacing me, because now they just didn't have to pay my salary. And that sad state of affairs is not only how it is in public education, but that's how it is in corporate America all over the place. So if you're a little bit concerned about Plan A, maybe Plan A has already run out, maybe you're concerned about your retirement, maybe you just want more time, maybe you just want more money, then, by all means get in contact with me. But this site right now has a lot of training videos and that kind of thing, but there's going to be a lot of videos. I'm going to be making lots of videos about, the rest of my life, and certainly living out the revivalist lifestyle. I'm going to have a lot of videos about all of that, and some of those are already on here. But listen, come on in. As I said, spend some time, get to know me, leave me some comments. Bless you. I just welcome you to my page, and get out there and be living with joy.